Hi there, David James for Life the Basic Manual. I've just been reading a book called The Revenant. There's a good movie about it as well, I believe. And in that book they talk about the possibles bag. And I wanted to run through some stuff that I do on a day hike that kind of incorporates the principle of a possibles bag. This is the bag that I use. It's been with me for quite a long period of time. And it's something that I take with me on day hikes, and some of the items are comfort on the day hike themselves, but some of them are emergency items. And I think the possibles bag was kind of used back in the day for items that would cover any possibility, if you like. So for me, I'm just going to run through what I take out on a day hike. You may have your own ideas. Usually I take another layer of clothing. I'm in the desert out here, but even so, it can soon cool down, and if you get caught out, you're going to need to stay warm. The other thing I tend to do is wear hiking boots that have got ankle support high up. You don't want to get a twisted ankle, middle of nowhere. Not really what you want. It's a cloudy day today, but usually always take some sunglasses. And I'm just going to run through some of the items that I would usually take. That bag, 3 small bottles of water every time. I'd probably be carrying water as well, but 3 go in the bag. A couple of snack bars. Don't really need bars, you know, the human body probably go a couple of weeks without food. Certainly with my weight I could certainly last a couple of weeks without food. I guess you should take a map, but what I tend to do these days is take photographs of the area that I'm going to be in on my phone. I can expand the pictures on the phone and I can see the detail a little better. So the map is a little bit surplus to requirements. I usually take some insect repellent as well. And my kind of survival items, if you like, for in case of an emergency, take a pen, preferably like a Sharpie pen. I had an old girlfriend years ago used to say, we'd better take a pen, Dave, so when you pass out or something happens I can write on your forehead, went for help at 12 p.m. Monday the 11th of January or whatever the date is, so that if somebody else comes across you they know that someone else was there going for help. We tend to be very reliable on our mobile phones these days, and me also. We can overestimate them and we can underestimate them, but I'm doing this movie now on an iPhone 6, and people would say, well, you need a compass, you need a signalling mirror, you need a torch. Well, my phone will do all of those things. Signal mirror, we've got glass on the phone, not sure how useful that is. It's got an LED torch which will last a long time, and it's got a compass that will work whether it's got a phone signal or not. You know, but like, don't underestimate them. You could be close enough to get a phone signal to get an emergency call out. Also, I take one of these. This is like a spare battery pack for the phone. This will give me an extra 1.5 times charge on top of the full charge of the battery of the phone. So that's always quite useful. I always take that with me. My survival items, I have a couple of items kept in a set of plastic bags, a roll of surgical tape just in case, and I have a packet of tissues. Again, I'm keeping those dry. Plastic bag. I've got a small blade. You know, if you had some kind of serious injury, you may be able to cut up your clothing and make some kind of sling or larger dressing if you needed to. So that again goes in its own little plastic bag in the larger bag. And this thing which is for making fire, and this is how this works. This is pretty much a solid block of magnesium, and this has got a bit of a saw blade edge on it that you can scrape off fragments of magnesium to help you get stuff going. But on the other side there's this which will create spark. So I'm just using a piece of tissue paper, and without any magnesium on it even, there's a good chance we can get something going just on the tissue paper. So there you go, we've got fire straight off just on the tissue paper. So that's why I keep the tissues dry. Making fire, well, my main purpose, I think, for being able to make fire is to signal for help. If I'm in the middle of nowhere and I've set a forest fire going, probably someone's going to come and take a look. Not ideal whatsoever, but if I can make smoke, I can make fire, and of course if I'm stranded overnight I can build fire and stay warm. So I hope that's been of some use. If you've got some suggestions on what you would have in your possibles bag, feel free to let me know. David James for Life, the Basic Manual.